What up, peoplers? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another game episode of Roblox Game Time. And welcome to my very own private island here at Treasure Hunt Simulator. But before we move on to the game, as always, new game episodes are up every Wednesdays or Thursdays and regular vlogs every Sundays. So you better hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll get notified whenever a new video is up. Again, that's new game episodes every Wednesdays or Thursdays and regular vlogs every Sunday. So let's head into the game. Alright, so this is not the first time I'm playing this game. Actually, Carlisle and I have been playing this game for a while. That's why I already have the drill. And the capacity of my bag is 75,000 now. So in this game episode, I'm gonna be giving you some tips and tricks on how you can earn money easily so you could upgrade your tool and your bag the soonest. Alright, tip number 1. If you have spare Robux, I highly recommend that you buy your own private island because in the common dig site, as you get deeper and deeper into the dig site, some players will try to join you and get a share of your treasures. So you won't have all the treasures by yourself. So if you have your own private island, all the treasures are yours. But it's not really required. It's still fun to play the game with other players. It's just that be prepared for competition. Again, some other players will try to get into your spot to get a share of your treasure. So that's the first tip. Tip number 2. Always focus on a single dig spot, and that dig spot should be close to the sell shop, if that's the right term, so as to lessen your travel time. So if you have a private island such as this, the best dig spot should be this one. That's the best dig spot because it's closer to the sell shop. Tip number 3. Focus on digging deeper. Yes, you heard that right. Focus on digging deeper. Try to dig deeper till your tool slows down. That's when you start collecting the treasure because they cost more than the treasures on the upper layers of the dig site. Tip number 4. I don't know if I can stress this enough. Focus on collecting sands. They cost more than the treasures. You earn a lot more money collecting sands than collecting treasures. So that's what I usually do. Try to collect more sands and then focus on some important treasures like the mythic chest and the legendary chest. Those are my focus, and for other chests I just usually ignore them. If I have friends with me here on my private island, I usually let them collect it. So I'm gonna be showing you how I usually play this game. So at this point forward, I will be speeding up the game. But before that, I'll give you another tip. If you have an automatic tool such as the drill or the metal detector, if I'm not mistaken, try to jump on your spot without it first and just put it out once you get to the bottom of your dig site, such as this. If you're at the bottom, just put out your tool so you could start digging, because we are trying to avoid a unnecessary collection of sand or the sands that cost less. So I'm gonna be speeding up the game now till I get to the red or a blue sand, so I can just show you how I usually do it. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so let's pause the game for a while. So for our next tip, in upgrading your tool and your bag, make sure you upgrade them alternately. So if you upgrade your tool for this round, make sure for the next round you upgrade your bag. It really helps. So let's get back to the game and speed it up. Alright, back to normal speed again. For our next tip, what I usually suggest is that upgrade when you're able. Do not delay your upgrade. So when you're able, upgrade right away. Alright, let's go back to the game and I'll speed it up again. Alright, putting the game on normal speed. This is where I usually start collecting treasures because this is where my tool slows down for a bit, but usually my tool really slows down a lot more when I get to the blue sand. But when I get to the red sand, I usually try to collect some treasures, but only the treasure that's the same as this, and only the legendary treasures. So other treasures, I just ignore them. Alright? So I'm going back down there again and start collecting treasures and still continue digging deeper because our main focus is again getting deeper into the dig site because you collect sand faster as you go deeper. So by the way, people really watches this cube because when they see that you are getting legendary treasures or mythical treasures, that's when they start going to or looking for your slot or your spot. So be prepared for that. Like for example, this one, there. It got announced that I got a legendary treasure, so some people will try to look for my spot in the common dig site, but little did they know that I'm on my own private island, so they won't be able to see me. But again, if you are in the common island or common dig site, they will start looking for your dig site and try to get there as well so they can get a share of your treasure. I'll show it to you later when the current dig site collapses. Alright, so we've reached the blue sand and this is where I really focus on collecting treasures, but just the mythical treasures and legendary treasures and not the common ones because those cost more than the other treasures. But my focus here is still to get deeper still because you can collect more sands in the blue sand area compared to the red sand area. Okay, digging one block costs 7,520 while on the red one it's less. So your bag will fill up easily so you can sell more in the shortest period of time. So focus on digging. You'll earn more by collecting sands rather than collecting treasures. Again, I'm only collecting treasures that are mythical treasures and legendary treasures. So I usually do this till the dig site collapses because I think the blue sand is the last portion of the dig site, so it will not change color from this point forward. So you just need to wait for for the dig site to collapse and the game starts over. Alright, so the dig site is about to collapse, so that means I'm just gonna collect some more sands before it collapses. Then after it collapses, we're gonna go to alright, so the dig site already collapsed. So we're gonna go to the common island and show you the normal gameplay and show you what I meant by other people trying to get to your dig site. other players are trying to get to the dig site closer to the store. So there you go. Okay, I got first, so I'm taking this one, but there are other players as well here. I'm not sure if they're gonna stay here, but usually at the early part of the game or early part of the digging, they usually go out. They usually leave you on your own. But when they see when they see that's what I meant by other people will leave once you're at the early part of the digging. But once they see that you're getting high valued treasures, that's when they will start looking for your dig site or for your hole and start joining you so that they collect more treasures. So I'm gonna fast forward the game from this point till I get to, I think, red sand. That's block 667 if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so I'm gonna speed up the game now. Alright, so I'm putting the game on normal speed so you could see that other players have joined me on my spot. As you can see, they are sharing my spot now, and well, of course they're gonna collect some treasures there as well. But I'm still continue going deeper and deeper. So we're 3 now. As you can see, they're trying to collect some treasures along the way. That's what usually happens, but it doesn't really matter for now because I usually just pass by, or I usually ignore the treasures on this part of the dig site. It gets harder when you get to the red sand or to the blue sand because they will try to get your treasures, especially the legendary ones and the mystical ones. And yeah, that's what I meant by, competition when you are in the common dig site. See, right now I'm on the red, and they will try to get the treasures here. Let's see how many players will join me as we get to the blue sand. So right now they are fixed here. They're not leaving actually. So the good thing here is that my tool is faster than theirs, so I'm still able to collect the treasures by myself. But sometimes some other players have a powerful tool, so they could collect the treasure faster than you. So that's when the competition gets tougher. And guess they all left. Let's see if some other players will join me as I get to the blue sand. I'm not sure if they actually left or they're just selling their stuff. But yeah, that's how it usually is here in this game. So I think I'm gonna speed up the game again until I get to probably till when I have other players here as well on my dig site. Oh wait, so back to normal speed again. I already have 100 million, so I guess I'm gonna buy, or I'm gonna upgrade now because as I have mentioned, do not delay your upgrades. So right now, I think I'm gonna be upgrading my bag instead, and then right after this I'm gonna be upgrading my tool. So I already have this, so the capacity of my bag is now 100,000. That's awesome. But so I guess this is just gonna be all for today, since I have already upgraded my bag, and I think we'll just revisit this game in the near future, and hopefully with Carlisle. So yeah, I hope you learned something new today. If you did, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified whenever a new video is up. Again, my name is RG and this has been my treasure hunt simulator game episode. I'll see you all on my next vlog. And I'm out. Bye-bye!